Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today is a special segment, a special episode of Comment Corner because we have more than 50 comments on Friday's episode. I am going to run through them, as fast as I can. It's just too many that I could not do after the recap today. When they are this large, I mean, sometimes, not all the time, am I going to do a special comment corner, but I am today because we're kind of nearing the end of, a storyline. So I do want to be able to talk about the comments that we have. Now, as always, if I cannot understand your comment, I'm going to skip it. Okay, I'm going to skip it. I kind of peruse ahead, which is also makes it difficult. As I'm reading one, I'm kind of glancing at another, trying to see if I can go right to it. Okay, let's start. Let's dive right in. Let's go to Anita. Anita says, it got very interesting, Nina and Carly. Just at the PCPD, and Diane smiles. I love Diane. I really do. Willow's storyline is getting so sad. Nina kept all Sonny's children and stepchildren from him. Avery, Donna, Michael, Dante, Josh, also Spencer, his nephew. Yes, that's true, Anita. And then we have Carrie Jo says, if they just wanted to give Nina oh wait, if they just would have given Nina a freaking break and let her see her grandson, she wouldn't have treated her that way. Okay. I mean, it is not all Nina's fault that Sonny stayed away from his family. He's a big boy and could have found his family on his own, but wasn't interested. I like Carly. I have all along, but this is ridiculous how you and everyone talk about Nina. Uh-oh, Carrie Jo, you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say next either. She lost her child Nell and her grandson. So yeah, she's very upset and says some stupid crap, just like Carly or anyone else would have. Nina is excellent with Sasha. She loves Valentine's child too. Yes, she does. And then Carrie Jo goes on about that. Now, Carrie Jo, Nina has been horrible to Willow from when she was married to Valentine. Horrible to Willow. She really has. Okay. She kept Sonny, what did she say? Sonny didn't want to know. Sonny didn't even have an inkling to want to know. He had lost all his memory. But remember that nagging dream Sonny would have with this woman in a blonde-haired woman, like he's trying to get to her. Now, and to show how much Sonny didn't want to know, as soon as Sonny's memory kicked in, where did Sonny go? As soon as his memory kicked in, he went straight home. So had Nina taken Sonny home, then Sonny would have stayed home. Now, his memories may have still needed some time to come back because it took that traumatic incident with that fire that caused his memories to come back. But Sonny ultimately, absolutely did go back to his family. 100%. 100% that man hated being away from his little baby Donna, who he came back now was almost a year older. 100%. So no, Sonny didn't want to know. Sonny didn't have enough information to know. Period. Had Nina said, look, I know exactly who you are and I know your family. Now, do you not want to know who you are with your family? Because I know. He would have said, yes, he wanted to know. All Nina says, oh, you should go look for your family. Go look. Does he start in Paris? Where does he start? She could have said, and I'm going to take you, but she didn't. So look, I am definitely a Carly fan. However, I'm not saying Carly's right with after Willow wanted to know who her family was. Period. Because guess what? Before Willow wanted to know, you want to know what Willow was saying? I don't want to know nothing. That's what Willow was saying. And Willow was also saying she couldn't stand Nina. That's what Willow was saying. So just like you were saying, Sonny said he didn't want to know, Willow didn't want to know. Willow did not want to know till Willow got sick. So there you have it. And then let's see, Lisa said to Carrie Joe's comment, Nina didn't give Willow a break ever since she was Charlotte's teacher. Carly did not cause that. Carly didn't cause none of the rift between Nina and Willow. And while Nina was hiding Sonny's identity from him, and the fact that he was alive from his family, Nina had access to Wiley. They were wondering why wasn't she coming to his birthday party? So they FaceTimed her on his phone. Nina just could not be alone with Wiley. And for good reason. She's telling this 3-year-old, Willow's not your real mom. Your real mom's name was Nell. Who does that? Who does that to a 3-year-old? Nina does. That's why after she did that, they took her unconditional access away, but she could still see him, but as long as Michael or Willow were there. Okay, and that was fair. That was fair. Let me see. Nina, not knowing Willow was her daughter, this is still Lisa talking, didn't give her the right to treat her this way up to this point. What about Nina telling Michael she was having an affair with TJ? I agree. Carly should have told Willow once she changed her mind and wanted to find her parents. But I do believe Carly was trying to protect Willow. If Carly had known that about Willow's cancer, she would have told her immediately. I hope Willow understands why she kept quiet. Oh, I think there's going to be a huge rift with that. But you know what? Carly's going to just have to roll with the consequences. Seriously. And there's going to be consequences, and she'll just have to roll with them. She'll be looked at bad for, like Nina was looked at bad. So Carly's going to have to live with that, unfortunately. And not unfortunately, we have to, when we make choices, we got to live with our choices. We have to live with our choices. And then Lisa says to Carrie Joe, so she gossiped about some people who, wait a minute, who does it? You don't keep someone's biological parent a secret. I'm done. You're right, Carrie Joe. You don't keep somebody's biological parent a secret. Nina did that too. Nina did that too. She kept little, what's that girl's, the baby Donna's biological parent a secret. She kept little Avery's biological parent a secret. She kept Michael, Jocelyn's stepfather, Dante, Christina. She kept their biological parent a secret. And not just a secret. See, Nina is not grieving. She was not grieving Willow. She didn't know about Willow. But she let that whole entire family grieve a man that wasn't dead. Now I'm done. But I agree. Soon as Willow wanted to know, Carly should have told her. 100%. I've said that now for months. 100% she should have told Willow. That's why her it's going to come back on her. And then Allie said, I agree that Carly should have told Willow when she asked Drew to look for her parents, or at least Drew. Nina knowingly kept Sonny away from his family, especially his children. Donna started calling Jason daddy. There we go. See? Nina's lies of omissions affected so many people's lives. Carly got married to somebody else. I mean, so many lives. How many lives have truly been affected by Nina not knowing Willow's her daughter? There we go. Let's see. Anyway, where am I at? It's harder going bottom to the top, right, than top to the bottom. Nina did treat Willow like crap from the start. I believe Portia knows Curtis is Trina's dad. Oh, okay. She just doesn't want to admit it. Please bring back Emma for Cam. Oh, that would be great if they brought back Emma Drake. Yes, yes, yes. Because Emma Drake, Cameron loved him some Emma Drake. And actually, so did Spencer. Look out, Trina. They bring back Emma. Wow. Thanks for the review. And then let's see. Ruth says this is a conflict of interest, whether he is her half brother, step brother, daughter, brother. What? It's still conflict. Okay, Ruth, I don't get that comment. But maybe you're talking about Dex, which would be interesting. You know what? After Friday's episode, everybody, I am thinking Dex is Nell's brother by adoption. See, now you notice we're hearing more and more. Nell had siblings, but they're not close. Nell had siblings. I think they're getting ready to let us know that Dex is one of those siblings of, and I said Nell, I meant Esme. Nell's dead, everybody. Nell's dead. Okay. I don't want to hear that. That's Esme. And then getting to the root says, don't start none, won't be none. Carly started it with keeping Nell's secret. Also, Sonny could have found out who he was, but he didn't because he didn't want to. Yes, Nina should have told. I give her a pass because Carly didn't tell her about her dead daughter. And no, getting to the root didn't say Carly didn't tell her about her dead daughter. Because everybody don't get that twisted. Nell was already dead, already. 100% already dead. And Nina had already testified against Nell so that she wouldn't have custody of Wiley. So getting to the root of it says, yes, many think Nell was the devil, but actually she was Carly's payback for all the wrong Carly has done way back to her mother's husband. Okay, you're right, could be. But guess what? Carly's Nina's payback for all that Nina did. Let's start with cutting Avery out of Ava's stomach. Wow. Yikes. And leaving with that baby while Ava was bleeding out on the floor. Ava could have died. Actually, the baby could have died too. So payback is something else, right? You're right, getting to the root of it. There we go. Now let's see, we have let me go to the top of that comment because Jane says, wouldn't it be a trip if Gladys is Esme's mother and Heather switched babies? Yeah, okay. And let's see, these comments are off of, okay, those replies. Okay, so getting to the root says, also, I don't dislike Carly, but she has done a lot, and Jason and Sonny were there to back her up. All Jason's women came second to Carly, even Sonny's sister, except Britt. I am a Nina fan and can admit when she's wrong. Nina treated Willow horribly. I don't know why, because Nina wasn't threatened anyone, let me see, anyone else, wasn't treating anyone else in a negative manner. I believe the writers wrote that because Nina was Willow's mother, and they wanted the friction between the two. Nina should spend the rest of her life making it up to Nina, but between Carly and Nina, I would much rather have Nina as a friend. I'm not into kiss butt, so Carly would never be my friend. Well, in real life, probably Nina nor Carly would be my friend, realistically. You know, and let's see, Jason, all the women Carly came first. Is that Carly's fault? That Jason made a choice that his bond with her was the most important bond, but I'm sorry. Carly didn't like Sam, and for a long time, Sam was first. Okay. Now, if Carly was in trouble, Jason didn't stop his friendship with Carly when he was with Sam. But oh, Jason and Sam were like this. Finally, Carly had to accept it and start to like Sam, right? Lisa says, not if Nina is a match. Maybe the writers will make Lizzo a match. That way, Willow won't be obligated to let Nina into her life. We know soap opera writing. Nina is going to definitely be the match and all in it. And getting to the root says, why can't Nina and Willow have a mother-daughter connection? Carly did much worse with Bobby, and they found a way to love each other. Sam and Alexis found a way to have a mother-daughter relationship. Please explain to me why Nina and Willow can't. Oh, I don't say. Me personally, I already know they're going to have a mother-daughter relationship because Willow was longing for a mother now that she found out Harmony wasn't one. Okay. And it's going to take some time with the relationship between Nina and Willow because Nina treated Willow so horrible. But ultimately, once they find out they are mother and daughter, they will get closer to each other eventually. It's going to happen because Willow is not a horrible person. She's a kind-hearted and a forgiving person. So it is going to happen. I already know that. Let's see. You're right about, okay. Nina deserves a chance to make it right with her daughter. Why deny her? Because y'all mad she didn't tell him Sonny was alive. Tell Sonny, well, Sonny have had a DNA. Will Sonny have had a DNA test? A DNA test against what? How am I going to have a DNA test if I don't know I've got kids or I don't know I have family? You know, look, you saying, why y'all mad about Nina not telling Carly? Well, why are you mad about Carly not telling Nina? We all are going to have our own different opinions, and it's good. It's okay. You know, we've got Nina fans, we've got Carly fans. So that's okay. Because look, truth be told, I was a definite Nina fan when she was played by Michelle Stafford, right? Because it was Michelle Stafford playing Nina that cut that baby out, right? Because Ava was a horrible person. And I was like, oh, what's going to happen here? All right, let's go. Although I knew it wasn't going to last. How you going to stay on the run forever? You know, you get caught. There you go. Maybe Carly should have spent more time looking for him than pushing up on Jason. No. Carly did. They all spent a lot of time looking for Sonny. But Sonny had to be presumed dead, okay? And then Carly had to now take over the organization. See, there's a whole lot going on. She wasn't pushing up on Jason. And remember, for a large part of that, Carly taking over the organization, Jason was gone. He was on the run with Britt. Carly had to handle her business because her husband was presumed dead, even though Nina knew he wasn't. And then Lisa says, Carly did go looking for Sonny, yes. It's not like Carly to wait months before she moved on with Jason. Jason and Carly originally got married because of the Corinthos organization to show unity. Because look, when Jason came back from the run, the families wanted him to kill Carly. Remember that? So, and he wasn't about to kill her. Carly and Jason then decided to make it real, and that's what happened almost a year later, because that's right, Nina kept Sonny for almost 9 months. Wow. Yeah. Look at a lot can happen in 9 months. Sonny Mike could have gone to the police and told them he was suffering memory loss. They could have done a search of the missing persons database. He chose not to know, or Nina could have told him the truth. She planned not to come back to Port Charles. She was selling stuff. She was finalizing her affairs, right? Peter messed up her plan. Yes, he did. I think Nina and Willow eventually will have a relationship. I feel bad that both Nina's daughters were taken from her. Her mother did something just viciously horrible. And Carly should have told Nina, if not Nina, but Willow. She, let's see, did not want to know at first. Yeah, Willow didn't want to know at first until she got sick. Carly would have told Willow immediately if she knew. I do believe Carly was trying to protect Willow. It's just that Nina has a lot of work to do for Willow to gain her trust. Nina was horrible to Willow before Carly knew. So we can't blame her for the poor relationship that's going on. That's true. And then Lisa says, yes, I agree. Nina was more horrible to Willow. And remember why. Nina's stepdaughter was bullying Aiden, and Willow was trying to stop the bullying. Nina had anger and upheld her stepdaughters in her bad behavior. She was completely wrong for that. Nina and her daughters had a hard break in life. I feel bad for all three. Yeah, that's pretty good. But Carly not revealing Nell's identity then encouraged Jack, who was dating Nina, not to tell. Then Nina supported Carly in court against Nell, and later found out Nell, no, that court case, Nina wasn't supporting Carly. Nina was supporting Wiley and Michael and Willow, right? That's who Nina was supporting. Why? I mean, wouldn't you disappoint someone who ever allowed you to give your daughter a proper burial? Yes, Nell was evil, but everyone who in Port Charles has it. Nina attempted to tell Carly, okay, bye. Nina's 100% wrong for that. Okay, if it were anyone except for Carly, I probably would have had some sympathy. I never forgot what she did to AJ. She took Michael away from him. Yeah, okay, she sure did. Over the years, Carly has calmed down, but Carly had done a lot of bad things. Yep, she sure has. I still like Carly though. Okay, and you said, who wouldn't want to give your daughter a proper burial? Nope. At that time, Carly absolutely did not know that Nell was Nina's daughter. All she knew is this girl who had tried to kill me, because let's be real, Nell tried to kill Carly, right? She was kidnapping Wiley. Okay. She died, and oops, and we're all forgetting. Carly tried to reach down and save Nell. She did. Because I would have been like, girl, I'm going the other way. But Carly did. Nell just fell. Okay. So Carly did not find out that Nell was Nina's daughter for months after that. Months after. Ava took Avery. This is how months after. Ava took Avery to the cabin I think she was in hiding from somebody too. Why did Ava have Avery at that cabin? For some reason, Sonny let Ava take her there months after. And Avery found that necklace. And Avery had it. Carly didn't see the necklace until a couple days after Avery came back home. Okay. And then she saw the necklace and then all of that. And then she started trying to put two and two together. Okay, Lisa. Oh, goodness. We got a lot of comments on this thread. My goodness. Let me see. Did I already read that? Well, Nina and Sonny share the same grandchild. Even if she didn't want to tell Carly, she should have told his kids. This is Lisa saying, his kids. She knows what it's like to be kept away from her child. She saw Sonny's kids grieving for him. She could have taken that pain away. Carly should have told Willow and let her decide. Yep. If she wants to tell Nina or wants Nina in her life. Nell's case, Jax should have told Nina. Carly could have told her so Nina could get closure because she thought she would be charged for Nell's accidental fall. Yeah, Carly was looking after herself for that. But, you know, look, Nina would have said, you pushed her. Because Nina did try to do that, remember? She did. She did that. She tried to have Carly arrested for that. Not that Nell was trying to kill Carly, but yeah, she sure did. And then getting to the root, just to be clear, Nina should have told Michael. Actually, she should have told Sonny and Phyllis as soon as she arrived. Thank you, getting to the root. We could still like a character and then realize they're doing wrong. I've said how many times Carly should have told Willow when she found out Willow wanted to know. Nina was wrong, and her actions can't be justified. Sonny and Christina forgave Nina. Christina forgave Nina because she loves her father. And she says, you know what, whatever, Dad. Okay, because you stuck by me when I was in a cult. Okay. Well, we're not going to talk about Jocelyn. I don't know where Jocelyn's coming from nowadays on anything. Let me go because it's getting, scroll back up. Here we go. Now we have, Michael said, yes, Spencer was talking about Esme's adopted siblings, which I suspect Dex might be one. I'm with you, Michael. I think Dex might be one. Carly was wrong. Nina was wrong. Carly has a bad track record of keeping people from their kids. Yes, she sure does. Remember, she tried to keep Spencer from Nicholas. She does. Nina kept the knowledge of Sonny's survival a secret. This was wrong, but what Carly has done equal wrong. Yes, she has. Like I said, look, they both got a seat next to them, each other, when they die in the not so good place, right? Nina felt she owed them nothing because they lied about Nell. Unfortunately, all the other families were casualties for her revenge. Here's the thing. Nina, in her mind, because even when she tells the story, she says they knew Nell was her daughter when Nell was alive. And no, Nell was already dead. So how did they keep Nell from her? She was dead already. But yes, the knowledge of that dead person, that horrible dead person, that was your daughter, Nina. That was your seed. Let me see. Michael also said Jax was definitely wrong for keeping the fact from Nina that Nell was her mother a secret because they were supposed to be in a relationship. Yep, he picked Carly over Nina. Why, I don't know. Jax would always turn against Carly. There's no way I would pick my ex-wife over my current girlfriend. I know. At this point, there was no conflict between Carly and Nina. Carly kept the secret just because No good reason. I know. It's better for Nina not to know what a horrible person. How would you know, Carly? She didn't even know Nina that well, and that's the truth. The strange part to me is the fact that Carly, Michael, and Joss didn't appreciate Sonny's return when he didn't behave like they wanted him to. They discarded him. So this is a soap opera, but if my loved one returned from the dead, not anything that could cause me to react like the three before mentioned. I love your passion for for our little soap. Great recap. And you're right. Bottom line, Sonny comes back because he remembered them. But Sonny also was not telling the truth when he came back. He wasn't. Because see, Mike was still his Mike part was still in love with Nina. And remember, Nina saw him a few days after he was back, and Nina said, I'm guessing you haven't told Carly about us because she hasn't come to rip my head off. Yeah. Sonny was back, but Sonny wasn't back. And ultimately, then when it all came out, it was Nina, and she knew, and all of this, they couldn't understand what. Sonny, now that you know, why are you not cutting her off at the quick? Because Sonny couldn't come out and say, because I fell in love with her. I fell in love with her. And he kept seeing her on the side, right? Bumping into her, talking to her, and she, I'm sorry, Mike, oops, Sonny, Mike, oops, Sonny, but Mike, yeah. Now, on the other hand, Sonny was Sonny, and he finds out he's getting ready to interrupt Jason and Carly, gonna consummate their marriage. And oh, he was getting ready to get a little jealous and a little crappy when no, you were dead. Okay. And the person you're in love with all but attended my wedding, knowing you were alive. Yeah. So, but you know what? You know what Jason and Carly did? Broke it off instantly. Broke, oh no, look, Sonny is back and nothing is going to happen between, Sonny's back and all that it entails, right? So anyway, let's see. Now we've got Ruth. She says, who would Nina get as her lawyer, and what lawyer in their right mind would take Nina on as a client? Sonny and Carly have Diane, who on earth would be Nina's lawyer. Martin, it'd be Martin Gray. It says, please stop Liesel's boyfriend. It's going to be, no, stop Liesel's boyfriend. It would be a conflict of interest. How? I don't think it'll be a conflict of interest because, for one thing, Martin works for Valentine still too. Goodness, are we even remembering Valentine and Anna still exist on the soap? And Valentine will do anything for Nina. He'll move heaven and earth for her, right? So yeah, Martin. Or look, maybe Laura Buchanan will come from Landview. Whenever they've been short on attorneys, Laura Buchanan pops in and she represents stuff. Okay, so now let's see. Then we have a theory that, possibly Esme is Jeff's child. Let's see, I'm kind of going up a bit. Ruth doesn't like Chase. Wait, you're not going to like me, but please hear me out. I want to see Chase and Brooklyn together. And you're not also going to like me for saying this. Please hear me out. Well, I'm reading you out, Ruth. I'm reading you out. I want to see Sasha and possibly Valentine together. Oh, I love Valentine and Anna. I love definitely Valentine and Anna. If any two couples bond together, it's Cody and well, belong together. It's Cody and Carly. They're both liars, and they both like to manipulate. Yeah, but I guess we need to throw Nina in the mix too, right? Cody and Nina, because they're both liars and they both like to go and just manipulate too. So yes. And Ruth, guess what? I still like you, Ruth. I still like you. And then Sandy says, I hate that Nina is Willow's mother. She is totally taking Carly's life, her husband, her business, and now her family. Nina has taken everything from Carly. Willow would be her new obsession. And then getting to the root of things, says Nina wouldn't have known to buy the hotel if Drew would have brought it to her attention. I know. Drew, Nina, listen. Drew. She tried to give the hotel to Carly to settle their differences, but Carly refused the hotel. So I don't get why people says she took her hotel. Here's the thing with that. Carly being Carly took some insider information and leveraged her hotel, which she should have never, ever done. But see, this is a soap opera. This is writing. They were ready to take Carly out of the Metro Court storyline, right? But, okay, because look, the way that whole thing happened. Now, if someone I can't stand, someone who took my husband, who separated me from my husband and his kids for 9 months, they come and say, I bought the hotel, here it is for you. You lost it. Would you take it? Even the way Nina went to her and told her, here, you could have it. Nina did it so that Carly would refuse it. 100%. And she knew Carly would refuse that from her. What was stupid? And the way they chose to write it, bottom line, Olivia should have just went ahead and bought. Because Ned was giving her the money. Should have just went ahead and bought that part of the hotel out. Sonny should have went and bought it. Okay, so they just left it wide open for Nina to buy it. Nina being Nina bought it. I'm not mad at Nina for buying it. But I don't believe that lie that I bought it for Carly. Chick, you wouldn't even give the woman her husband back. You didn't spend millions to give it to her. Don't believe that hype. That's a lie. Lie from the, oh, I ain't gonna say that. Okay. Let's see. We also have Sandy saying Nasty Nina just might blackmail Willow. Nah, she's not gonna blackmail her to have the bone marrow transplant. She's not gonna do that because she's gonna want to be in Willow's good graces. And then Annette says, just like on One Life to Live, Vicky and her relationship with her real daughter, they couldn't get along before they found out the truth. So yeah, and you know what? I can't remember because I know Nikki had some kids when she was in her schizophrenic state she didn't even know about. I mean, Vicky had kids when she was Nikki, right? And then Anna Rihanna says Dante is the only working cop in Port Charles. Yes, you're right about that. And then we all love Diane. And let's see, goodness gracious, y'all. Oh, Lord, no, there's way too much more to go. Oh, you know what? I do believe this daily recap has gone on long enough for today. Tonight, when I do the daily recap, I just might go to where I left off today, because now at least that cuts them down in half. But this has been some, I love the fact that we are talking about General Hospital. I love the fact that, look, we are sharing our views, period. You know I have a edge because I'm moderating this recap channel, and I'm I could give a verbal comment from your comment, you know, but that's just the way it is. No. But I do not discourage you from stick to your guns, everybody. If you have a different opinion, we all respect others. When I say respect, I mean, I'm not going to talk bad about you to you. How dare you? What kind of person are you, Jane Doe, for writing that comment, for liking that? No, we all love the people. We love the characters we love. That's what soap operas do. That's why they have so many diverse personalities, because they're going to appeal to a whole diverse amount of viewers. And that's what's important. So I encourage your comments. Please, I definitely do. Look, just don't tell me Nell is alive. Okay, I'm done with that. Nell is dead, everybody. And AJ is not Dex's father. No. Okay. All right, I'll be back later tonight for today's episode of General Hospital.